Happy Friday! Yep, it's time again for Fancy Friday. How's everybody doing today? All right, so it's time to get fancy. If you are joining me for the very first time, all this is about is just getting fancy. For me, it's fancy clothes. For somebody else, it might be fancy things around the house, okay? What it's really all about is grabbing the stuff that you don't usually wear because you think that the time is not right for it, or maybe you're not good enough for it, or maybe save it for guests. Your awesome china, your tablecloths that are beautiful, and you just bring them out when the right type of company comes. Your formal gowns, your teacups that sit in the very back of your pantry or your cabinets, and you only break them out at the right time. And then you find out that 10 years has passed and you've never used them, and you don't even know when you're going to. Well, you're going to use them now. Pull them out and use them. Why? Seriously, if you're not going to use them, then get rid of them. But if you really like them, use them, okay? I started realizing in 2020 that I missed dressing up, and I was like, why can't I dress up now? And I was like, yeah, why can't I? And I got into my closet and I found all these gorgeous clothes, and it's like, I don't wear these. Some of them still had the tags on them. It's like, well, that's depressing. So I just started wearing them, and that's how Fancy Friday came about. Like I said, for me, it's usually about clothes. A lot of times I'll have some jewelry that I don't normally wear. This dress isn't really built for jewelry. I love beautiful necklaces, sometimes clunky, but this right here forms its own. Now, if I was going to have my hair up, some drop earrings would be gorgeous, would they not? I mean, even ones that like came down and hit on my shoulders. Can you see it? Yeah, like a shimmer that matches this. That would be perfect, would it not? Oh yeah, I like that. And just this little piece hanging down. Woohoo! Oh yeah. But I just decided to let my hair down this time, so I didn't really even feel the need for earrings or bracelets, excuse me. So I'm just kind of putting all my fancy into my dress, okay? I bought this dress a couple of years ago, and it is one of my favorites because it is really the best style, or one of the best styles of dresses for my figure. It covers a lot of the blemishes of my body, but still gives me some, sex appeal, I guess you would say, although that's not really what I'm going for. But so it's the halter type top that just goes into the back. The back is like that, and then it's cut not too low here. And you've got this. I really, really, really like the bottom of it because once it gets down here, it starts to flare out. So it's kind of somewhat hugging to this area, and then it just flashes out. And I like it because, can you see this? It's got panels that are sheer, but you can't really see that until you get down to the bottom. Let me see if I can do this so you can see. So it's kind of a mermaid effect, the way the panels are sewn in there. Is that not cute? And the color, I love. Whoops. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. I love this color. This is a really good color, I think, for most people, but it's a really good color on me. All right, so if you like Fancy Fridays, I'd love to hear. I know a few people that I'm very close to watch all the time. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Judy. Hi, Daddy. I love you. But if I don't know you. Let me know if you like Fancy Friday. If you watch it, I want to hear. I want to know whether you get anything out of it. Does this help you to become fancier, to use things that maybe you wouldn't normally use? I'd love to hear about it. Anyway, part of my Fancy Friday is that I also talk about a product that I love. So, today I'm going to talk about a company called Nothing Bundt Cake. And that middle word is not but, B-U-T, but it's B-U-N-D-T, like a bundt cake, okay? Now, I'm going to show you what they look like. It's still in their package. This one is actually a classic vanilla. This is Katrina's favorite. It just simply, I can't open it because it's still sealed. And it's just a simple little vanilla bundt cake, okay? And the hole up here is just filled with this absolutely yummy, yummy icing, not dressing, icing. And then they also have a marble one, which is Carson's favorite. They have so many different kinds. And if you go in, they'll have a flavor of the month that they're letting you try out. Just depends on what it is. I know they have strawberries and cream. They have so many different types. And the thing about this is you look at this and you're like, that's just a small little cake. But I can't eat one of these in one setting. I usually eat some of it, and then I put it away and I'll eat it the next day. This is a big piece of cake, and this is called a buntlet. Now they do have smaller ones that are more like a cupcake size, and those are awesome as well. Oh, and they have really big ones that you can buy for like somebody's birthday. They look exactly the same type of icing, but they're big. Now this is mine. As you can see, I've already eaten some. And this is my favorite, and this is chocolate chip. If you know me, you know that I like my chocolate. And so the icing is good, but I gotta tell you, it's super, super rich. And icing is not my thing most of the time. So if something's iced, it has icing on it, frosting, I will take half of it off and just eat the other half, because icing's, I like it, but it's way too much. This is still a little too much, but it's not as bad as some of the others. So I still will not eat it all, but I'll eat a lot more than I will of the others. This is so good. So good. They are all over. I have no idea if they're in your state or city. I know when Katrina was in Iowa, I think they were there, and I think they were in Minnesota. And I know they're here in nearby. I think it's Lake Zurich, but I don't know where. You can always just look it up. Like I said, it's called Nothing Bundt Cake. And they may deliver if they're not near you. Now, that I do not know. But if you want to, just let me know and I'll look it up. But they're so good. So, so good. All right. So anyway, that is the end of my Fancy Friday. You know, when I first started, I would just talk and talk and talk. And next thing I knew, it'd be 20 minutes. And it's just like, I think back to that and go, what in the world did I talk about for 20 minutes? All right. So anyway, I hope that you are having an awesome day. I hope your weekend is even more awesome. And I'll be back next week. Love you. Bye, Daddy. Bye-bye.